for an Isekai. Isekai. The second day Isekai. So much Isekai. Yes, so hello everyone. Morning with the live action of Maou-sama Retry episode 2, right? I think Pink Emelia is coming episode. I'm making a little joke of it. I mean, obviously, the blonde girl looks exactly like Rem. She's obviously Rem. But the princess isn't as Emelia looking, I suppose, though. But it still feels very like, okay, we have the little Rem, and then we have the other girl that looks kinda like, I would argue for, somewhat similar, right, to Emelia. If Emelia had pink hair, yeah. It's very, very similar. I would say so at least. So we use for Isekai Quartet. Sorry, Isekai Sheet Magician. We watched Isekai Sheet Magician, right? A few hours ago. And I honestly won't do double Isekai reaction on Wednesdays. If it's a little too much of my mental state, it's like I'm just being Isekai all the time, right? And obviously, double is best anime Wednesday anyway. So no, but like we will see. I think we give it a few episodes, and then I probably will pick either this anime, Maou-sama, or Isekai Sheet Magician. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm you know, I like Isekai as the next guy, right? But it's so much. Two Isekai, and Isekai tomorrow as well, right? It's an Isekai tomorrow as well. With little cute demon girl Isekai as well, right? Yeah. Then of course Isekai on Friday. So yeah, we will see. I feel I kind of want to pick this or Sheet Magician and just do one of them for a reaction and so on. I probably will watch both, probably, regardless. And maybe I will do one on Thursday. Maybe I will move one of these to Thursday, because Thursday only has 1 or 2 enemies anyway. So maybe I will move this thing to Thursday, right? And doing that with little cute demon girl daughter kind of thing. Perhaps. That might be perhaps the solution. But yeah, we will see. I don't know exactly how I'm doing it. But something like that. I feel that's... I mean, I just feel to be fair and say like, yeah, you know, like, Isekai is good, but double Isekai, it's a little rough. But anyway, let's start watching it. And I have to say though, I found episode 1 pretty good last week. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst, it was pretty good. Obviously, honestly, I think people already know this, but I'll say it again because I mentioned a lot in the other Isekai. Thanks to Arefartu's Monday's disaster, it really was, right? And beating a dead horse, I know, but it's interesting that because Arefartu was so confusing and so on, every other Isekai feels great now. Yeah, like Sheet Magician was amazing, thanks to that, yeah. Because in your mind, you're like, oh god, this could be way worse, yeah. So this episode 1 last week here feels like a freaking masterpiece compared to what Arefartu did. So in that sense, I'm much more happy with this anime, yeah. It's like, by comparison, it stands... well, it is of course the other one is bad. It is confusing at least for episode 1. But this one on the hand, I have to say though, Maou-sama, it is very cliche though. It is me, but it's yet another demon guy, yet another guy becoming a demon. Yeah, and it is Pink Emelia, right? I haven't even started watching it. I've seen the OP and I've seen image of her. Or Zero, the side story. It is very, very... She is very similar to Emelia. And obviously Rem is absurdly similar to... Rem is straight up, right? Rem is just... Blonde Rem is blonde Rem, or Ram, whatever, yeah. Rem, I mean, they're twins, right? So yeah, Rem and Ram. I had some comment that was like, no, but she's flatter, so she's more like Ram because Ram has bigger boobs or something. So someone last week did that comment and was like, but the boobs on Ram is bigger. She has bigger knockers, yeah. So they're bigger here. That's why it has to be Ram. She's more like a blonde Ram. I was like, interesting point. Yes, the oppais are definitely bigger. I love that. Yeah, it's like yes. Anyway, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. So yeah, so we have Pink Emelia. She looks very much like Emelia. I would say that obviously that Ram is obviously way similar. And there's a voice there, it's clearly her. Got a little lag warning, but hopefully it works. Yeah, and she's a kind of princess. Oh, okay, so the other holy maidens. I guess she's gonna join him, and then the other maidens also with the harem, right? Yeah, Miss Luna, and then it's gonna be her sisters. They're all gonna be in the harem, definitely. Elegant, or the last name, an elegant last name, yeah, Luna Elegant. Okay, here we get the opening. The opening has a massive oppai lady, right? There's a tomboy with like massive oppais in the opening. She's clearly best girl. Because oppais. And that's Ram. Or Ram. Yeah, with a tragic backstory that no one liked her or something. But she has one leg. And there she is, Emelia. Yeah. They're doing the Dan Manshai toothbrush Tinder, yeah. Yeah, and these two, the sniper and the doctor. It's gonna be, yeah, and they have the bunny girls too, yeah, the harem girls there. There's an older blonde girl too, yeah. There's so many females in the opening. This is interesting though, because one guy's gonna fight something here now in the opening, which yeah, so this guy's gonna fight, like, and maybe it's the more side character, it's gonna be his own party. This guy, yeah. Comes here like some kind of dragon punch. And then we have the very Sundra, the Sundra werewolf character, yeah. I think it's the werewolf. And the angel girl. And yeah, and the maid. There we go, the massive oppai girl. Clearly best girl. Massive oppai with almost nothing covering them. Yeah. She's running here though. Yeah. I mean, it's a huge harem, right, basically. When you see the opening, it's like 10 girls there. I think it's 11 girls. I counted it last week, I think, 11. If I remember correctly, it's 11 females there, in the counting the innkeeper lady. Which I guess might be like a side harem. Okay, so bandits are gonna attack the Holy Maiden, because reasons. Even though she's like a legendary fighter. Maybe. No, it's a demon lord that is walking in that canyon for some reason. Girls out, yeah, the girl outcast. I wish one day you would have, you know, I was reborn as an alien or something. Where is someone doing that anime? Yeah, I was playing an RPG where I was the alien lord controlling the heavens. Now I'm reincarnated as the, anyway, and as an angel or a god or something. Not demon, but like an angel lord. And, you know. Why is it always Maou-sama? Why is it always a demon lord for? But yeah. He's crafting a base? What was that magic? Yeah, demon lord! She's kind of cute though. She's cute on Ram though, yeah. It's a weird infinity game, okay. Yes, I don't understand anything, but it's a base. See? She's gonna be his maid. I will do the house chore. She's literally gonna be his Ram, yeah. Don't worry, master. I will do your classic Japanese barrel thing, yeah. It's too good for her, this house if he's right. Yeah, don't you worry, I'll make an onsen. Next episode, I will craft an onsen. Yeah. Need a hot spring episode, yeah. She has no idea what it is, but she will one day be in an onsen, definitely. Her and the rest of the girls definitely go to onsen one day. Oh yeah, some fan service, nice. We need some blonde Ram fan service. Excellent anime. It's different though, that he's actually the creator of the game world. He's actually the one that wrote the code right for the game world. Makes him a true god in this world. Similar to kind of how Overlord, he's the guy that, you know, was the guild master of all the NPCs that loved them, right? Yeah. I would say so at least. Here she comes in a cute. The heart flying. Very lovely. Very, very lovely. Well, I mean, normally, if this was an anime, they would do it now. Yeah, this was a hen stuff. She would obviously. Yeah, she obviously would sleep with him right now, yeah. Is that a no? Yeah, obviously the girl would seduce him right now and they would do it if it's an actual. See? And this never makes any sense. Why is this guy? He's a normal young man, right? Like in his 20s. Why is he not doing the blonde ram for? I mean, if I was into this, you know, world, right? I would have sex with her immediately. Yeah. As soon as she's like, I want to sleep with you. Yeah, we're like, yep. Nice. Yeah, there's no normal person to be like, no, I am the Demon Lord, I have to pretend not to do it. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Even more, of course, is Demon Lord, the other anime, when he's surrounded by the blonde oppais, yeah, the you know, the elf girl and cat girl, and they're like jumping him with the oppais. He's still like, no, oppai, ne, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Never does. And this guy's gonna take the Demon Lord. He has obviously no understanding what he's doing. Keep carrying her around, yeah. I will not kill them. Yeah, I will try to be nice to them. She is completely unaware, it seems. Yeah, level. The max level is 30 apparently. I like the soundtrack. Your RPG soundtrack there. Hello, Daniel. No, I'm pretty good. I like this, like Dragon Quest-ish. Yeah, it feels like a Game Boy role-playing game, is here. Shenmue? Shenmue! Is he gonna reference Shenmue? I mean, Shenmue. Shenmue 3, right? Yeah. So he named the cat to Shenmue. Ah. Is he actually dreaming? So looks like his manager? Yeah, he's looking over him, man. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I think Demon Lord looks pretty young in my opinion. He's like young, 25 or 30s, yeah. Oh man, he's snotted him. Oh man. It's Pink Emelia. Yeah, I think so. Here she is. Yes, Pink Emelia. Yeah, det menar jag. She would obviously fall in love with Demon Lord. She's clearly gonna be the first girl to join the harem. Except, you know, Akko, she's like the main harem girl, yeah. Oh, it even burns Demon Lord. This kid, yeah. They're too young maybe for him. The Ossan. This reminds me of Berserk actually. When Francesca, what's her name again? Francisca appears or take guts with her Crusader guys. Yeah. Yeah, so the other two girls obviously gonna join Harem too, right? The other two, at least one of them. Because one could be the one that likes the other guy in the opening, but. He's OP. Yeah, he's an overpowered main character. Like every other Isekai main character ever, basically, is this. Yeah. Oh, I am immune to all your weaklings. Oh my god. Okay. I think it's Spank Show in the opening, yeah. Something like that. Whoa. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh man. She definitely gonna fall for him now. This is definitely gonna, yeah. This is like kind of weird scene actually, yeah. This is kind of weird. He really is an Osan. He really is an Osan, yeah. Well, she definitely gonna fall in love with him now. Standing there with her, holding her butt there, yeah. She will clearly fall for him now. Definitely, definitely. That's how you get a girlfriend, guys, if you live in the Isekai Harem world. If the hole in made his butt is gonna okay, yeah. Split it. Oh, the jokes are slam dunk here. Okay, she's obviously gonna be like, you have to get revenge for that. Yeah. She's gonna follow him around, right, and fall in love with him. That was a weird scene, actually. That was kind of weird. Okay, still frames of villagers. Yeah, whatever. Yes, self-defense money. Exactly. She owes me money now. Self-defense money. Ooh, nice. Some dancers. And she never eaten so good meat before. Yeah. The poor peasant girl is to charm her. It is to charm her because she's never eaten anything good in her life. Yeah. She's very easy to buy. Her love is very cheap, actually. You think about it, her love is very cheap. You give her a meat on a stick and she's like, oh my god, yeah. One gold coin, eh? My name is, I love the translation in English here. Demon. Yeah. Mao, I guess that, yeah. Yeah, you can use the in-game messages. Nishan, yeah. He got that kind of fetish, eh? Papa? Yeah, I call you Papa, but no. Yeah, I don't want to have that kind of insecure. No. It's bigger than her house, right? Yeah. Gotta pretend this is the ordinary day for me, yeah. Yeah, but Maho was good, yeah. But I prefer the English one. Demon. It's too much. Ma-oh. Yeah. Oh, man. Nice. He's really giving her everything. Nice dinner. Oh. Cosplay time? Yeah. And dress her up here. Yeah, make it look good. Giant gold coin. Okay, so I guess a big gold coin is, yeah, it makes sense, but yeah, I guess a big gold coin is more than a small, of course, but usually you have one size of gold coins, right? You don't have like big gold coins. Please use my hand. Okay, this is a good scene. Use my hand as your garbage. Well, no, that sounds pretty weird. He's paying too much money apparently. Oh, the poor rich girl. Yeah, the poor pink Emelia. She was a really rich apparently. Okay, now she gets a whole tiara and like a really princess dress. Yeah, now she gets really dressed up here. I like how they even added in a tiara, yeah. Like, this is very important. Yeah, red and green. He needs to carry around a princess list. He needs to carry around a princess, so yeah. Yeah, can play dress up every now and then with her. Yeah, father and daughter. He's like, I'm not that old. Money stole, yeah. So you can do it, it's not your own money. Maybe he can get drunk as a demon lord, who knows? Yeah, she's getting that Cinderella dream, right? From a peasant, poor, sacrifice girl to the kind of princess life here with him. Yeah, why is he so nice to me for? Yeah, when most guys would be like, this is a way you can pay me back, honey. Yeah, this is a way you could reward me for my yeah, anything I want. Oh, here she comes. She's definitely falling for him soon here. Oh, she's so into it now. Yeah, she wants revenge slash love. You all know it. You sit down on your ass and eat some food. Yeah, I can't sit down because my ass is pulling up your comment. My butt hurts too much. Ooh, we wanna be, yeah. So she can't sit down though. She can't sit down, eh? She's a very strong holy maiden, definitely. Oh, it's paying everyone's wine now. What a man! What a man he is! With her money. It's my treat with your money, yeah, it's like. Yeah, it's more my treat, yeah, exactly. I'm paying for this. Yeah, the demon lord's a nice person, yeah, it's like. Yeah, it's kind of a weirdo. Yeah. She better walk here. Yeah, I'm gonna carry her. Yeah, exactly. Gonna carry her. Man, this is of course next harem girl. Yeah, I got the money, so I'm gonna live with you guys now. I'm joining the harem. She's clearly joining the harem. It's so obvious. Yeah. Please be nicer to the maiden. I'm fair with sharing. I can do both. Yeah, she's like, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I will let you be with me, yeah. Yep, he's being forced into having 2 girls in his life. Now we can only wait for sort of 5, 6 waifus to appear. What is now? I guess this is the next harem girl. Yeah, her sister, I guess. The angry one in the opening, yeah. But she likes another guy in the opening though. She likes another guy in the opening, so she's probably won't join the harem. Yeah. But obviously, you know, Pink Emelia was gonna join the harem. That was a no-brainer. Which was the opening. Her sister there is like the only one I don't think is gonna join the harem. If you look at the opening, she likes someone else, right? Yeah. I mean, it's very Isekai, right? It's very Isekai. He goes in there, he easily overpowers the girl with her army, and then he gets that girl too. He punishes her, and she likes it. It's very hentai plotline. Yeah, he's like, yeah, she's like, I want it again, so she joins him for his bedroom, and yeah, we can only imagine what's happening. Rule 34 in that scene there, yeah. And then we see the bunny girl, her and so on, right? The other blonde girl, so yeah. And the ending is at least 5 waifus. It's interesting though, it has that the military guy and the doctor woman, the sensei there, Takuse kind of character, that they are there in the ending with him, and also a little bit in the opening, especially the ending. So I think those two are gonna be. I don't know, are they also Isekai? I mean, the guy over there with like a machine gun looks like he's an Isekai character, right? Yeah, like he's using modern science weaponry, right? I don't know. Yeah, those two are definitely the most prominent in his party there. Shenmue, yeah. Yeah, so super angry, even angrier girl is gonna appear, even more Sudri, yeah. She's gonna appear. Oh, massive oppa lady is finally coming, and then a little wishes licking on stuff. Yeah, nice, on white stuff. But yeah, she's even angrier. She's the one but angrier version of the first one. Yeah, maybe she maybe won't join the horror, but oh man, it is the guy so far. Oh my god, I mean, it feels like, for example, compared to How to Not Summon a Demon Lord, right? Maou-sama as well, right? It's very similar, right? He has several waifus that lives with him, and they refuse to not be in bed with him, right? And they're all gonna be like, I will sleep with you too tonight, because reasons, yeah. So you can't get rid of them, and they're all with him, and so on, right? It is very much like that, but it's less ecchi then. The anime is way more ecchi, yeah. It's way more revealing, so to speak, right? It shows you, the stuff, right? But yeah, it feels very isekai, right? It feels very standard isekai. The main character is overpowered. He has no problem beating anyone, and the girls he's gonna defeat is gonna fall in love with him, right? Yeah, pretty much, right. Instead of defeat his friendship, classic shonen, where if Goku or someone else like Naruto or whatever, if they beat the other guy, they will very likely join their team, right? Or at least become their ally. That's very classic shonen anime, right? But in isekai anime with waifus, instead it's like if the guy beats the woman, she's gonna fall in love with him and become one of his waifus and one of his, the girls that was trying to have sex with him. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen, right? It's very much like that, and it's pretty okay. Yeah, it's pretty okay. But for example, it mostly reminds me of, I don't know why it reminds me of How to Summon Demon Lord. But I think that animation was more crisp. I think Maou-sama was more crisp. I probably like the female design more too. And obviously I like Rem, but yeah, it's just Rem, right? And she is very similar to Emelia, but even if overall she's kind of plain. I don't know. It's okay. Is it better than Shit Magician? Shit Magician, I think we need at least one more episode to know, but it's probably a little more. It's probably more entertaining, I would say, than the Shit Magician that I watched earlier. I would say this is more entertaining, but this feels. I don't know. They both feel very. They're very cliche. They're both cliche on their own side. Yeah. In that anime, he walks in there to that super sexy sensei that's like half naked, and it's like, oh, he's like, oh, I will teach you. Magic. So I mean, they're so similar, right? They're so similar. Yeah, there are two isekais today, and in both isekais, the male main character basically gets like insta harem waifus, right? He just gets like several waifus immediately. Yeah. Oh, here's the sexy elf girl. She's gonna be in his life now. Here's this like sexy saying, oh, well, like my oppai, yeah. It is very very similar. I would say that Shit Magician might have the better. That is something I'm thinking about too. Honestly, that's a good point there, Himiku. It's a good point. That is something I'm thinking about too. Honestly, last week I think it's a little better now, but that's a good point. So what I mean is a good point is that the voice, and I agree on that. The voice for his voice is pretty graining. Isekai Sheets is another anime they just aired 2-3 hours ago. It's another Isekai anime. Very similar to this anime. Extremely similar. They're very, very similar. But yeah, the voice is... I agree on it. I don't think the voice is like tremendously bad. So it's not even the voice is bad in particular. It just feels like his voice is graining. That's the right word for it. Like it feels like it's a little... I don't know. When I listen to him talking, I'm like, yeah, it's just kind of a graining voice, which I don't really like it so much. I was thinking that last week, immediately when I heard his voice going from his normal human voice to demon lord voice when he changed when he isekai last week, I was like, man, that was a massive voice change. I would have preferred if he had just the normal speaking voice he had before. There is something with that voice, yeah, but I think about that too. It was less bugging me this episode when I got used to his voice a little bit more now. I guess after 2 episodes, but it's something that makes me, yeah, I don't like it that much either. It's just it's not off to me for some reason, or kind of like almost hurtful for the ears. Yeah, something like that. It reminds me a little bit of beginning of Black Clover with Asta, right? Not in the screaming sense, but kind of like the that is. The way he's speaking too is a little weird. I don't know. But I am thinking about it too. Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. The voice is actually for me probably the biggest minus for me. If you ignore that, like how I say it. If you ignore the absurd cliche part, it is definitely no, something with that too. I don't know what's doing with the voice, but it is something with the voice. But I was thinking about it last week too, and it's something with the voice. In my opinion too, it's like something when I hear him talking, I'm just like, I'm a little, I'm also a little off put for it. I'm just like, it doesn't sound that good. And as I said, as soon as the episode 1 started, when he went from human form to demon form, I was like, whoa, that's a massive change in voice there. A massive change in voice. Massive change in voice. That was I was thinking. But yeah, I don't know. They're both very, very similar. It really is the Isekai curse, right? It's even hard to say. I always feel it's hard to say which is the best one because neither of them has really gone anywhere. They're both still in their build up starting groups, and they have to kind of go a little bit. I feel like more episode of both of them to kind of know which one is going to be the better one, or if any one of them is going to be unique, right? Because I'm just saying, right, I still think, I am pretty sure, we see it 2 days from now, But I am pretty sure, right, that Mamako is gonna be the Isekai of this season, right? I mean, that to me is the best Isekai premise at least. Sexy mother with Isekai, yeah. I think that's the best premise at least. So I think that's probably gonna be the best Isekai. The animation is probably better, yeah. I think here it looks like cheaper or zero characters, right? That's a pretty big thing. But thanks to Arifurata on last Monday, everything is amazing. Thanks to the Arifurata CG effects, everything now looks godlike. Yeah, it's like I saw the freaking CG in Arifurata, and I'm like, oh, everything now is so beautiful. It's like the world is so beautiful now. It's like it's like you're living in this like grained world, right? Everything's kind of yellow and dark, kind of living in some kind of dungeon. You get outside the dungeon, you're like, whoa, sunlight. That's how everything feels like now, because it was incredibly ugly in Arifurata. The absurdly ugly behemoth thing was one of the worst CGIs I've seen in my life. It was incredibly bad. And the skeletons, especially when the swordswoman is cutting a skeleton, she stabs it, but she's more like, here's a skeleton, and she stabs like this, and it's kind of like, it's little here, and she stabs kind of next to it, and it's like, it's a distance between it, yeah, and you can see how her blade kind of goes like, rear, and instead it's like, bam, and it explodes anyway, and you're like, how did she hit this thing when she's hitting kind of like this right there, and it's like, oh yeah, that's great animated, it's not even close to hitting it, yeah, it's like, yeah, that's so into the hitbox in that game there. Something like that. But I'm gonna be honest and say that I think both these isekais are pretty okay. I think they're both pretty okay. But there are no Rezero so far, right? There are no Konosuba. It's something like that. Yeah, the behemoth is moved. Yeah. But like neither of them are, I would say, so far in my top quality isekai anime. I think for example in Konosuba, I'm a big of course Konosuba fan, but in Konosuba you can immediately feel episode 1 that this is a great anime, because you see them like, we're gonna defeat the Demon Lord, and then they're like, yeah, let's work out and let's puke in the corner and let's puke in the corner. You kind of see the comedy that they make in Konosuba. You can immediately feel how Konosuba is written very differently. You immediately know that this is something special. It's an isekai, but it's parody, it's really joking, it's different. You feel right away episode 1, this is not like the other isekais. Right away. And Rezero, he dies episode 1, yeah, and I guess so you know it's different. Where, for example, Tanya's good too, but they're different, right? But these two, isekai, Street Magician and Maou-sama here, it's like, this anime could have basically been, as I mentioned, Diablo, right? How Not Summon a Demon Lord. Or this one. They're incredibly similar, right? Summon a Demon Lord, he's the king of this world, and the harem girls are gonna try to jump him, right? And even the ending is exactly how Demon Lord ended in the beginning, when he's gonna go to sleep, right? And both the cat and the elf girls like, I wanna sleep with you. He's like, no, too much girls, and and they sleep with him anyway, yeah. That is exactly how that ends, right? Similar here. He wants to go to sleep with Aku, the blonde Rem, and then Pink Emelia arrives and like, I want to sleep with you too. And it's like, oh, fine. It's like I have 2 girlfriends, yeah, and it's it's basically the exact same story, right? Except that in the Diablo storyline, they were both sexier, yeah. They were way more ecchi. It was way more revealing, right? There was way more plot, so to speak. The plot was thicker, so to speak. So it's very, very similar, and hard to say if honestly either of these animes are gonna be amazing. I said earlier, right? Obviously, on Wednesday, the best anime is Dumbbell. It's not even questionable for me. I think Dumbbell is the best anime, and Asano Kanata, which I watched earlier today, that's a pretty good anime too. I actually really like Asano Kanata. It's pretty sweet. It's some friendship, character development. Actually, a lot of character development in one episode. So I don't know. I might just get isekai, overwhelmed syndrome, and be like, I can't do it anymore. It's too many isekais, and I'll be like, I will watch no isekai. Probably not, but I don't know. But I agree in that. That's kind of my point, right? The ecchi thing. They have basically the exact same plotline, or example, more or less, as House of the Demon Lord, except he gets them to be slaves, but otherwise it's the same thing, like going to the tavern, buying a room, and so on, right? It's the same thing. But in that anime, same storyline as Maou-sama here, more or less. But he's like, oh, he gets the etchy and he gets oppai and his asses, and we get the same storyline, but it's more, boobies and so on. Here it's like, oh, it's the same storyline, but they censored the last part when they went to sleep together. Yeah, they censored the actual funny bits. But yeah, summer season, I agree, very strong. But I honestly don't think that either this anime or Sheet is gonna be the strength of it. It's always mainly Fridays, right? Fridays with Dr. Stone, Fire Force, Danmansai, Mamako, but also Arubaru. Have you seen Arubaru? That was amazing. I liked the other comedy too, but when she walks into him, oh man, that was some top quality anime. And they have Vinland Saga and so on, right? And yeah, there's a lot of strong animes. And it's like what, 6 or 5 isekais, not including Danmansai. And that's why I think these generic isekais right now, this anime, which are very generic. Oh yeah, that's true. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is still left. And I love Black Clover. Black Clover right now is amazing. Oh yeah, and Wano. You know, all the time about Wano in One Piece. They finally entered Wano. Amazing. They actually suddenly One Piece looks good for once. For I don't know how long it's been since One Piece looked good without the boss fights, right? Because they have no animation at all, no boss fights. And suddenly now at Wano they're actually having budget to make it look decent, and actually looks amazing suddenly. But I would say one thing about One Piece, because One Piece is really good right now in the anime. This is episode 1 and 2. I think that I don't think they can fail too much, because they are in Wano. So without trying to spoil One Piece too much, right? The thing is that Wano is like Japan, right? It's basically Japan in One Piece. So Toei can't fail now, because if they fail, it's an embarrassment, right? One Piece is the biggest selling manga and the longest going anime, more or less, right? That and Conan, I think, in Japan, right? Conan's gone longer, I think. So it's they're massively, they're so invested in having to make Wano look good, because otherwise they're going to be an embarrassment to kind of the people, right? Because they have to be like, whoa, we're in Japan in One Piece now, it has to look good. Whereas they're going to be really, really embarrassing for the company, right? I mean, I'm serious. I think that's the biggest reason why. They have to have more money in the animation quality right now in One Piece, because otherwise they're gonna be embarrassing themselves, because everyone watching One Piece in Japan. It's the biggest anime in history, right? The biggest sold manga ever, and now they are in Japan, so they have to make it look good, whereas everyone's gonna hate them, right? I think seriously that's the biggest reason why they have to make it look good for once. I'm dead serious. That's the biggest reason. They cannot fail it. They have to make it look good. Even if they know probably from the years of One Piece they can pay less money, right? People still watch it, right? So I'm sure they have at least double the budget right now, because they're oh, we have to make it look good. Even if you don't, for money wise, we can make it cheaper, but no, people are gonna hate us then, and that's gonna be, we can't do it. It's gonna be embarrassment, right? Culturally embarrassment. So yeah, summer is really strong right now. At least for me, with both the two shonen animes also have been really top quality. In the last fight in Black Clover with Best Girl Malona, also amazing. I think that's one reason why this kind of isekai animes like this anime does feel a little bit off-putting now, because the other animes are really kicking in there. Two shonen animes, great comedy animes, great new shonen animes like Stone and Fire Force, and Seinen, I guess, Vinland Saga and so on. So we have so many new good animes, and so many strong shonen ongoing animes, that I feel these kind of new cliche isekai animes, they do get kind of this is watchable, but it's not the best I've seen. Yeah, you do feel it. Same in Friday when I watched Grand Belm, like a mecha battle royale isekai anime. We have to explain it. I watched that on Friday after having seen all the new Friday shows plus Fruit Basket, which was a really good episode for that matter. Really good episode. And I've seen all 10, and I've seen Demon Slayer too. Yeah. So I saw 10 animes before Grand Belm. I get to Grand Belm, but I'm like, this is just okay. Yeah, I didn't hate Grand Belm, but I was like, man, this is not comparable to Dr. Stone and Fire Force and so on. Yeah, it's these are so much better than this episode 1 we each, right? And similar here, it's well, this anime, it's pretty okay, but I don't feel it compares to Dumbbell. You know how much I love Dumbbell. Amazing anime, yeah. Dumbbell I think is one of the best animes I've seen in years. 6th anime ever, yeah. Like Dumbbell, amazing, right? I've seen this Isekai anime and I'm like, it's just pretty much like Maou-sama but with less oppai. It's like Maou-sama with less boobies. I don't know. It's like that. I think you always get in that perspective, right? You're comparing your how I say it. It's always unfair in a way to compare stuff, but I think it's a good way still though to be fair in a way because, especially in my opinion, with Isekai animes because they are so similar, right? They are so similar. So you're always looking for the outliners, the ones that are better than the other ones, the ones that are a little different because the general storyline is going to be the same, right? Someone gets transported, they get some powers, especially OP powers, very, very common, right? And for some reason, they're always Maō-sama, they're always Demon Lord. As I mentioned earlier, why are they never like the Angel Lord, or I don't know, something else, but they're always like Demon Lord, Demon Lord. It's such a common thing to be used, the Maō-sama. If I would write it as an OP character, I would go something else. I'm so tired of the Maō-sama thing, honestly, because it's such an over... You said name. You know that if an anime is called Maho something, it's gonna be an Isekai anime. The same with like, you know, Mao's part-time worker, yeah, Demon's part-time worker, also called Mao, right? Isekai to our world, but still Isekai. He's Isekai to us, right? So that's a great anime. That's a great anime. But I mean, for example, right, that anime is great. Demon's a part-time worker, yeah, because it takes the typical Isekai trope of being teleported and so on, but instead of being about the Demon Lord owning people in the fantasy world, it's about the Demon Lord working at McDonald's. Right? That's a great idea. That is a freaking good anime. That's a very good anime. And just the premise alone, you pretty much know it's going to be a good anime because this is very unique. This is interesting. This is taking the typical Demon Lord guy, but putting it in an other world, which is much more interesting than having the Demon Lord just own people in the fantasy world, especially when you're owning like bandits that no one cares about. I think that's a problem actually in this episode, if I'm going to be a little nitpicky, but the whole fighting the bandits, that was like whatever, because we all know, as in all other animes like this, he's gonna easily defeat the bandits, right? So that scene can be that fast, right? Because we know exactly what's gonna happen. It doesn't have to be 3 minutes long, it can be like 3 seconds long. We know exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna own them, as in every other Demon Sama Lord Isekai anime with the guy overpowered. It's always exactly the same thing. If anything, I don't want to compare it to a lot of the anime, but how to summon Demon Lord, he was more OP. He was like one punch man people. He was like blowing up the whole city. He was like doing the one punch man, you know, punching magic, and the whole thing is exploded, and the whole world exploded behind him pretty much. I actually miss that honestly right now compared to this anime because this is kind of the same thing. He kind of blocks them easily. He kind of whatever. I one punch the horse guys, but when he was one punching when Diablo was one punching. He blew up the forest and he blew up the mountain around him. Right? It was more overpowered. If you're gonna be absurdly overpowered, might as well be overpowered so the whole surrounding also explodes because it looks cooler, right? So I actually think about that actually was much better than anime because it's the exact same thing, but it looks more visually pleasing. That he's so overpowered that he's exploding everything, right? When he does it, not just the few guys. It's more that, you know, yeah, the one punch man feeling. Punch once and it explodes the ground behind him and it burns the surface behind him and so on, right? Yeah, something like that. Whatever, think about it. We will see. I want to see a little more of Sheet Magician. It might be better, it might be worse, right? Sheet Magician might go really bad next week. Probably don't. It be pretty streamlined, pretty. I like the beginning. It was pretty decent. But anyway. I think tonight for me, so maybe like 5-6 hours, we're gonna do Cat Tuesday episode 13 probably. Should be out about then. And then of course it's a new opening, it's gonna be awesome. The singing opening, right? And the new arc there. And tomorrow we're doing what's it called? Not Isekai anime, Isekai, but like, you know, Game World anime. Too Cute Daughter. That I actually pretty like because it's a different, it's Isekai feel to it. But it's different. It's super cutesy daughter, best daughter kind of storyline. It's no Ansu, but it still is like, it's different. It's different. It's Isekai more or less, but it's a different premise, right? So it actually is more entertaining. So anyway, see you guys and have a great day. And yeah, probably catch you in 6 hours or so. I would guess around there.